Even if you have a beautiful field of flowers, if you aren't able to properly harvest, condition, refrigerate, and deliver those flowers, you'll never be able to turn those stems into sales. This farm has been located in an industrial corridor of Philadelphia since 2015, and when I took it over in 2023, we had a lot of work to do to get many of the beds out from under weeds and into production. And once we had gotten the outdoor work started, we needed to address the lack of refrigeration in our adjacent workspace, which is a big old city warehouse. So I decided to build us a DIY flower cooler. I started with a plastic propagation tent I already had on hand, lined the entire inside with foam insulation pieces, and finally wrapped the entire thing in insulated tarps and an insulated magnetic door. We cool the entire thing with a window air conditioning unit and a CoolBot attachment. The scrappy fridge design has actually worked really well for us so far, but as you can see, on a regular big harvest week, it gets very, very full. In order to properly store these big harvests, we want to invest in a second cooler. In addition to more cooler space, we also need a more efficient way to deliver our large weekly wholesale orders. Every week, we need to deliver our buckets to the Philadelphia Floral Guild, and every trip has become a struggle. Flowers, unlike boxes of produce, can't be stacked or piled into tight spaces for shipment. Using my own personal vehicle was a great jumping off point, but we've quickly learned that it does not have enough space to house our ever-growing orders. Getting a delivery van would allow us to transport our stems safely, without the risk of breakage that they currently face being squished into the small SUV. Over the past several seasons, we've proven that we can work with what we've got, but now we need to start thinking bigger. As our harvests grow, we need refrigeration and transportation that can grow with us. Receiving a grant from Horizon Farm Credit would allow us to continue to harness the momentum we are building on our small city farm. Help us get our flowers out of the field and into the hands of our customers.